Alright, hello, it's Demon coming back for another round of the Mass Effect 2. So, I already tried to record this once, but me being a dipshit didn't realize I didn't hit the record button. So let's double check one last time, and I will cut it out. Good, I actually hit it this time. Well, shit. So we're actually going to have to go through and talk to everybody again, and I remember who I actually had to talk to. It will be Morden, Samara.
Shepard, how can I help?
It's upgrades.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based, invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved, reward for curiosity, intelligence, drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social, reflexive body language, can't fake it. Example, yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn, sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region, subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No, aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless, statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Solarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
I'm glad you got to talk to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Morden.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morden's Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case. Regardless. Thank you.
So so I ended up, it was just Legion's mission that I missed, so it's not too much. Unluckily, I wasn't thinking about it at the time, so I don't actually have to go downstairs and talk to Garrus or anybody. I know her, Jack and, Grunt.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime.
A little bit of a
The galaxy
skippies.
held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues and released the captives on the Citadel.
And that was
Why
when
did you destroy an
genocide
entire
committed.
village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship, traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Turian named Nihilus. He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had...
Yeah,
That
fuck.
mercenary was armed, I am sure.
I should go.
Of course.
No, did I forget to do that? Eh, it's a miss. I don't care. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm just, I guess slightly irritated is not the problem. So I kind of jump cut. So there was a little bit of dialogue you guys will miss in there because I was trying to jump cut because I forgot about it. So
Commander, what can I do
Miranda.
for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact. I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments cross the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth. And we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself. My father got me the best genes money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
You're not coasting on good genes, Miranda. Your ability and your dedication speak for themselves.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate that. I
Okay.
should get back to work, but thank you for coming by.
So again, sorry for skipping that little bit of dialogue for Samara, but I think it's really not too much dialogue. All it was like, oh yeah, well, what do you think we're gonna fail? She's like, well, we're going into hell, so it's kind of like, there's a chance. Alright, so yeah, you guys are gonna see the jump cut. So actually, I forgot to save too. So whenever I had to do the mission, I actually had to do Reaper IFF one more time. So first off, to sit there and say it, yeah, I switched the difficulty because I wanted to fly through it, and I skipped. It took me about almost 20 minutes, but I got through it. So now let's actually try to play the game now. And one last double check that that actually saves. Yes, okay. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So, let's go ahead and start this up. Which irritates me because I did it once before. Actually, give me 1 second to make sure it's actually recording. Yeah, we're good now. Now I don't feel twice as irritated as I should be.
Turning this thing back on. Be ready.
It was just that wasted time, I think, that irritated me. It was like half an hour. I was gonna go eat breakfast.
And erected additional
Go,
firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
So yeah, once I'm done with this squad mate mission done for the second time, I'm actually gonna go take a little bit of a break, go eat something, and I'll come back to finish this off.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've bought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Old machine. You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes,
Which?
both.
Damn.
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Are the Reapers a threat to you too?
Yes,
Why would they attack other machines?
we are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
Are you asking to join us?
Yes,
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
That seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy. We anticipate the exchange of
Alright.
data.
So, that is pretty much it for that. Now we're gonna actually head downstairs. I actually forgot somebody from last episode, which when I originally tried to record this was, I didn't talk to Tally. So if she doesn't have anything to add, I'll jump cut to us on the second floor. If she does, then blah blah blah. Yeah, cause I don't know. We'll see if she does. may not. Oh wait, yes she does.
What can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little bushtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the port drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
I never understood how you get sick from non-Quarian germs.
We don't, really. Turian germs are the only ones with any chance of affecting us, since we share amino acid chirality with them. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
The Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You could seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though, except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tally. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, Okay. So I have to remember to splice both those videos together, but let's get to it. Let's get her in.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I did forget that. I'm an idiot. Before I touch that, I gotta talk to Legion again. Shit. I'm a dipshit. I'm a dip shit. Legion. My big old
Shepard,
friend,
Commander,
I need you.
We have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper corpse?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
So the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL convoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoined the network.
Can I hit
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
They build stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
But why do they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
The Heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack organics. We condemn these judgments.
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The Geth will disrupt their network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none. Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many Geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
I won't let them brainwash your race. Especially not to worship Reapers. You have my word on that.
We will begin preparations.
Alright, so we find out this is the final squad mate mission. So yeah, as I said before, Legion is the squad mate that I made previous mentions of. We do this mission and then we pretty much reach the ending of Mass Effect 2. We will have a little bit of an event mission pop up after I do his mission. No matter, I'll probably go to a random world and we'll land there and then magically enough we'll be done. So, encrypted transmission down there. It's pretty much just from the elusive man. He's like, oh, I hear you're gonna keep that shit, bastard. Also, you never know when we might need it. And then we gotta go help Legion, and I do this mission for the second time today. Alright. I also ended up looking up stuff online. I've been looking at some stuff on eBay. Don't know if I'll buy it or not. It's a bad thing getting on with all this fucking online shopping and shit. Won't lie, eBay and Amazon, great places. They get a lot of money from this stuff. Should've bought. If I was in stocks at the time, I probably would have bought low on Amazon and got high whenever it sold it by now. Got all my money's worth out of it. Alright, so we're bringing Legion and we're bringing Garrus, because I'm not bringing Tali this time. I want my big man. I want the big man. By that, double rank up on you, and then we'll just get you up. And we are aiming for Geth Assassin. And we're gonna go back to Legion. We're gonna switch that to the Viper. We're gonna switch that Collector Assault Rifle to that, and then we are set. So yeah, I'll probably end up taking a bit of a break after I'm done with this recording to just go get something to eat. Because I actually was planning on doing that before I started the final mission, but I found out that I was missing it.
You know, it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed. Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Let's do it.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of the station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Kill them or pull their teeth. What's the difference? They're killed both ways. Take away their fighting spirit. What else matters?
I don't think I've ever seen Grunt.
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
I wouldn't brainwash an organic race. I can't see treating the Geth differently.
The question is irrelevant. If we do not rewrite them, we destroy them. That is why we are here. Do not hesitate now. They will exterminate your species because their gods tell them to. You cannot negotiate with them. They do not share.
I did not know Grunt looked like that with that stupid helmet on. Like, I don't think I've ever played this mission with him. If I remember, if I did, it was a very long time ago, and I never bothered checking what he looked like. He looks like a god. He reminds me of like the helmet has like that little, has a bit of like that elongated look, but he looks like a god. I don't know. First thing that came to my mind was like Donkey off of Shrek. Just like the way that mouth moves up and down, or maybe there's something else. I mean, it's probably a bad comparison, but that's just the first thing that comes to my mind. Bitch. Okay, they're done. Get the gifts.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms.
Did we do that?
The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Interesting. So that's pretty much what you guys will be noticing is the big choice. It's we're either going to be rewriting these Geth or we're going to be destroying them. Because you can tell from Legion, the original idea was go in and we would just simply we simply go in, we destroy the gas, we get out. But now that they realize that we can rewrite them and reuse the virus for our own good purposes, it's a question of, do you agree with doing so or not? Which is pretty interesting. It's kind of a pretty big moral decision. Why do you go straight up in the air? Please stay there and don't charge me. What? Screw you, bitch. I'm alive. Eh. Last time I did this, I died. Actually, yeah, I won't lie. The first time I played through, I'm actually glad I don't have it recorded, is I died. So you guys didn't get to see that failure. You only get to see the almost fail that I had because I got surrounded. Alright, let's do this. What do you say about the incest? Yeah, get some air. Air. Behind us, I had to grab now. Shit.
Under fire. How long since this died?
Did he just speak English? Oh, got him. Alright, let's continue on. Yeah, come on, come on.
That's your target.
Get up.
Why not? I have this giant outline that shows me where they are, Grunt. Why don't you? Yeah, we'll also have to remember to do this off screen, but I gotta buy a whole bunch of upgrades and see if there's any armor I want to switch to real quick too. Because I know we bought some through other missions. I've been meaning to go and change them, but I haven't actually got around to doing it yet. And I think there was, yes, Palladium. Because I think I ended up buying Shepard's full health, Grunt's full health, I gave him his new shotgun, I did the whole 9 yards. And then I completely screwed that up by not recording.
This is how you build a ship.
The station is over 16 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
Shit. That was what I wanted. There. Assuming you two go there, and then you go here.
Oh, what's this?
Get her going. Let's get her going. Let's go. Yeah, but I think I don't remember if I made mention in the Reaper IFF mission was, I don't know what I'm going to be playing too much after this. I always sit there and say it usually when I do these recordings, like I don't know what my plans are for the next round of stuff. I kind of want to go play like another round of EU4, but I also want to get, because I kind of want to beat Resident Evil 2 off screen before I actually record anything for it, and I haven't gotten around to actually beating the goddamn game yet. And that's because I've been either too busy or I've been playing a whole bunch of other games with friends or playing offline with stuff. It just depends on what I'm doing at the time. But I will try to get a recording done for Resident Evil 2 at some point.
Now you'll...
Because if I remember right, I think I'm currently playing it... I'm trying to play it on the assisted mode at first, so I kind of have an idea about what I'm doing. Because I noticed when I played standard, I ran out of ammo really fast. Assisted mode, you get a whole bunch of ammo. It makes your life nice and easy. Did it? I'm alive! Load up, salvage it for some credits, and let's get out. I think we're almost to the next round of stuff. Yes.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretics' accumulated memories. Wait, we discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Alright, so that's good for that. Now let's continue. Yeah, I don't know why they actually add that little bit where you can ask them, because it's not really that long after where we're actually getting to this point. Now, let's see if I can actually open the Geth terminal. Yes, good. Last time I did it, I had a goddamn turn activate and it exploded in the cutscene.
It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Okay. So while this is going on, let's go ahead and switch back to Sniper.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Dead. Oh, it's still alive. Nope. He's dead. That'll blow up that guy. Force him back. 10 max. Oh, this sniper's overpowered as shit. I love it.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Bam. 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 Gotcha. Aha, screw you, AI.
Rerouting. Under flow identification. Report.
Not allowed up here. It's my land. Yeah. Damn.
Target processed.
Why the shotgun's overpowered?
Targeting order processed.
Get me. Aha, screw AI. Timing for those turns to get activated.
Analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
If they're rewritten, your people will accept them back? Will they even want to go back?
They will agree with our judgments in return. We will integrate their experiences. All will be stronger.
Take them then. When we get control of the core, release the virus.
Acknowledged. Releasing virus. Note, remote access via high-gain transmission required.
What does that mean?
The virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems. This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse through FTL channels.
How powerful?
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms. Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
I really wish you'd said that before. Back to the ship. Double time, people.
Let's get going, let's get going. Hurry, hurry. Alright, let's get Shoddy out. Ooh, free ammo. Yeah, I also know if you also notice that Legion sits there and says, "Oh yeah, this place has very low gravity," right? Yeah, you don't notice it from our characters as they're running around like there's low gravity, or like we seem like we're just running at normal speed.
Now you're dead.
Alright, here comes the fun part. Now, if I remember right, Legion got him. Shit, it's a shot. Shoot him back. Shoot him in the back. Get him, Grunt, get him.
Hostile combat platform.
Okay, that's not doing well.
Up front!
Probably might have been the better choice for this mission.
Heal them blood brains.
Service class enemy platform.
Bam. Burn, bitch. Yeah, good shot. Hide behind Grunt. Let Grunt do it all. Okay, I gotta keep going. We got literally a minute left. I gotta go. And we're out of here. Alright, rewriting the Geth heretics will make main Geth's faction significantly more powerful. Given perception of Reapers, they may be possible allies, though long-term cooperation remains unlikely. Regardless, data recovered from Geth Station offered valuable insight into AI, social, and technological processes. Legion should be committed to the mission after Shepard's help with the Geth heretics. Oh.
chat with Legion, you better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creator Talizora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
So this is actually the final bit where like you have two of your squad mates who argue with one another. So you can either say back off, Tali, or Legion stop transmuting. It's actually really weird to sit there and see that Tali is the Paragon, I guess, choice for this matter if you didn't have full Paragon points to be able to use it. While Legion is the more renegade option. I guess they kind of make it to where Tali's in this situation because I guess even though she's an older member of the team and she's one of the more better friends that you have, I mean, Legion isn't wrong about warning him, so you're both right.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out,
they'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war, or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
Smile, smile, and depression. that little bit of a strand there that they didn't bother getting rid of. Alright, so I'm going to end this here. When we come back, you guys are going to be on the second floor waiting to do the galaxy run, and we're going to go find a random place to land at. So this will be the end of this episode. We helped Legion, he's now loyal, and we will see what he looks like when we change his appearance. So if you guys have enjoyed the content, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will be seeing you guys in the next round of Mass Effect 2. Thank you.